Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special event that I've entitled the Tattooed Historians Digital Conference. My name is John. I am the Tattooed Historian, and it's so great to be coming to you today because this is kind of like a little pet project that I came up with that I wanted to do to help people out who had their conferences canceled or delayed, and they've done such great work. And I figured, why not make it digital and allow a lot of people to take part, ask questions, be a part of the process. So that's one of the reasons why I just had this brainstorm about 12:30 in the morning while I'm laying in bed. I'm thinking, we need to help a lot of students out or educators and get this thing started and try to figure out how we can help and how we can get the word out there about some good quality history and maybe help someone, get the next step in life. Who knows? But with conferences being canceled due to COVID, it's totally understandable why that happened, but also why we need to make this a digital format. And so I figured I would just do one day of a bunch of people coming on to talk about a wide variety of subjects because when you look at my page right now, for the most part, because of my partnership with the Civil War Institute, it's a lot of Civil War history, obviously. And I love more than just Civil War history. And I was so happy to see a lot of people reaching out, asking about could they present? And this is their research. And I was just pleased to see that there was so much out there that we could cover in a short amount of time. And I'm really happy to have that today with the Digital History Conference. I want to give a special shout out to everyone who shared the events or who has tagged the events, shared the page to get the word out there about this. Today, more than ever, we need to be sharing the page only because I want to get as much notoriety for my presenters today as possible. They have done awesome work. They have really put their heart and soul into their papers, into their presentations, and you're going to see that today. Also, before we go any further, I do want to give a special shout out to the sponsor for today's Digital History Conference, and that is TR Historical. TR Historical has they are the only ones who carry my merch online, and they also have a ton of other great quality historical merch. I know some of you have ordered from them. I've gotten like a John Adams, lawyer, attorney at law T-shirt. I've gotten a Knox Moving Company for Henry Knox moving the artillery in the Revolution. They've got great stuff there, and I want to thank Dave, the owner of TR Historical, for reaching out and asking if he could sponsor today's event. And in doing so, Dave came up with an awesome discount code, TATTOO, TATTOO. And when you go over there and you order, you get a 17.76% discount. Get it? 17.76. And you also get free shipping in the United States. And if you have to go international, Dave will work with you on that. But I do want to thank TR Historical for being our sponsor today. Give them some love as well. Go like their page. Go check out their website. They got some great stuff over there, from bookmarks, mugs, stickers, buttons, shirts, hats. They got everything over there for the history nerds out there today. So don't forget to give them some love as well. But throughout the day, we're going to have some great stuff from a wide variety of presenters. I am happy to say that we have some awesome people coming on here, some awesome students of history, some awesome educators, and from all over the country and in Canada as well. So I'm really happy to be crossing the border in that way. We're doing some transnational digital history today, which is fantastic. So we're going to start here in about a half hour, a little less than a half hour now, at 10 a.m. We're going to have presentations at 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each presentation will be 20 minutes in length, and then we will have 10 minutes of Q&A from you guys. So you put your questions in the comments section. I'll pull some questions for the presenters from there after they finish, and we'll have about 10 minutes of Q&A. And we can have some discussions then about the project that they are working on or the paper that they have worked on. We'll have a half-hour break or so. So you guys can get your bathroom breaks in, go get a cup of coffee, go get a harder beverage if that's what you're into. Hopefully not at 10 o'clock in the morning. But either way, it gives you time to get rested, get ready to rock and roll for the next presentation. And also, that saves me from having to really bust my tail to keep up with the schedule, because then I can go in and I can get people set up for the next one, and we can figure out any kind of technicalities that we need to do or anything like that. So all in all, it's going to be a very important day for 6 people, our presenters. And I'm very happy to be able to help them. And I'm so happy that a lot of you are going to be tuning in throughout the day. And obviously, if you can't see the presentation at the time, I will be publishing the presentation to my wall on facebook.com/tattooed historian, which is where most of you hang out. But these are also going to be put up live and published on my YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube and just look up the Tattooed Historian, you will find my channel, and they will be posted there as well. I wanted to give a wide net to this project just because I want to give those who are presenting, who have done such great work, the chance to be seen on multiple platforms. I'm also going to be doing some things while our presenters are doing their 20 minutes. I will be going in and out of, let's say, LinkedIn or Twitter or other places to try to get more traffic to previously published works. So at 11 a.m., I might float over to LinkedIn, let everyone know what happened at 10, come back and hang out with you all, because I don't have to be on camera all day, which is fantastic as well. So I'm really happy to be able to do all of that. So if you have any questions during the presentations, don't hesitate to ask them. What I'm going to do is scan through the comments and questions while our presenter is presenting, and I will come back and pop those questions up right here on the screen, as I always do with any presenter that I interview. And you'll be able to see your question, they'll be able to see your question, and you can have it answered. So the one reason why I love this particular platform is I can pull up the questions pretty easily, and you can have the interaction with the speakers that you wish to have. So all in all, I'm hoping for a great day. I checked in with all of my speakers last night, and it seems like everyone's good to go and happy and ready to go with the technical side of things. I am really excited to do this, and I'm already receiving messages for when you're going to do another one. Well, let's see how this one works, and we might do another one in the fall. Who knows? I have to see how much time I have. But with my doctoral candidacy, I'm going to be a little busy, obviously, especially in my first 2 years. But I would love to be able to help out in some way in the future. And this one is one of the live streams that I'm very excited about, because I get to meet a lot of people in a short amount of time and hear a lot of different topics, different eras in a short amount of time, which I know that a lot of you will enjoy that as well. So as I said, it's going to be a fantastic day today, as long as I have great internet access and everyone else has great internet access, and the live streams work out so very well. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to give you a short introduction as to what you're going to see today, how we're going to work it out. If you go onto my page and you stay on my page, because most of you are on Facebook right now, if you stay on that page and you see the listings that I did last night of the events, you can hit that get reminder button, and that will let you know when we go live. That'll take you straight to the presentation, just like this one, and it'll be a lot easier for you to follow along throughout the day. Remember, we do not have a presentation at noon Eastern time. I need a lunch break, and I'll be hoping that you all take some time off to grab a quick bite to eat or whatever it may be. I know some of you are on the West Coast. It'll just be 9 a.m., so get some brunch and come back and hang out. So we'll have on the hour, every hour except for noon today, from 10 o'clock until 4, 4 being the last presentation. So we should wrap up around 4:30 today, 4:30, 4:45, depending on if we get behind schedule. But I'll try to keep us on a nice, even schedule, so we're on the hour when we go live. Other than that, I do want to give, a shout out, one last shout out to my sponsor today, TR Historical. Dave Bussier has been a friend of mine for a while now. We actually met at the Reading Air Show in Reading, Pennsylvania. I saw some really killer history swag underneath his tent and wondered what was going on. I walked in, it was just fantastic. I think I saw like Susan B. Anthony socks or something going on there. And that was pretty crazy. And we hit it off right away because I realized that we needed that in the history field. Need to make it more fun and accessible. And Dave and I hit it off right away. And later on, we discussed him taking over for the merch end of my business and carrying my stickers, carrying my buttons, and in the future, carrying other things. So I want to thank Dave for being a sponsor today. Again, with TR Historical. I'll put that banner back up so you guys can get that code one more time here. Head on over to TR Historical. You get that awesome discount, $17.76. Discount code is tattoo. And I believe, I'll check with Dave one last time. I believe that code is good through July 12th. So it's not just today. If you get your paycheck next Friday, you can check it out next week. Free shipping in the U.S. And if you're international, like my Canadian friends, I know some of my British friends are also going to be tuning in. They help you with international shipping as well, obviously. So I am really, really happy to be doing this. I'm really excited that so many of you have shared out the information on the digital conference. As I said, this was just a last minute brainstorm of mine. Well, not last minute, but a brainstorm that I had when that light bulb comes on. You're like, oh, we need to do this. So this has been, a little while in the making, but I'm very happy to be taking part in this and hosting this for so many great presenters of so many backgrounds. And it's really, really fantastic to see so many people coming together to work on this and have fun with it. And that's the main thing. I want everyone to have fun and enjoy themselves here. Maybe those who have a little bit of a stage fright will find that they like live streaming better, and you can reach a broader audience this way. Who knows? We might learn something about our presentation styles today. We shall see. But yes, Dave is in the comments. Thank you, Dave. Dave Bussier, the head of TR Historical. Yes, the code is good through July 12th. So go back and use that code tattoo, TATTOO, 76% discount on the merch there. You don't have to buy mine. You can buy anything off the site. And I wish you would, because there are some great things on there for you, for the family. And it's a great time. And Dave is awesome and does some great work. So thank you, Dave, for that. And thank you for sponsoring. We'll continue to give you shout outs today as we go along. But my biggest shout out has to be to all of our presenters who are coming up, because they've done such tremendous work. And excuse me. It's been awesome to see everyone fill the inbox with, hey, can I present? Can I present on this? Does it have to be this? What's the theme of your conference? There's no theme. It's just history. And it's just having fun and enjoying yourself and putting your work out there because you've worked so hard on it. So my 6 presenters today have done tremendous work, have worked very hard on what they've accomplished, what they continue to accomplish. And I'm just very proud to be able to do this today and to really help them. That's what it's about for me, is helping these students and educators get the word out about what they do, because we are all either quarantined or we just have our events canceled in general for safety reasons. This work should not go unnoticed because the events are being canceled. So it is 9:45. Our first presentation will be in 15 minutes. And I will be heading over to the that particular studio. They call it on this app a studio, to get the technical things worked out and get ready to rock and roll with our first presenter, who is Kat McDonald. And I'm very excited to have her on here to talk about dark tourism. Really cool subject that I know you will get a lot out of. And remember to fill those questions, or fill that comment section with questions. And then after a 20-minute presentation, we'll have 10 minutes of you guys firing your questions away at our presenters. I wanted to originally call this the Tat Talks, like a play on TED Talks, but someone uses that for a YouTube video series, and I didn't want to step on toes. So we had to go with the longer version with the Tattooed Historians Digital Conference, but it works. Someday, who knows? I may figure out a better name than Tat Talks to work with. But thank you all for tuning in. I will be back in approximately 15 minutes with our first presenter, and we'll get the day started at 10 and 11, and then we'll have a break at 12, and we'll be back at 1 o'clock. So take care, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes.